I love a good funny moment. Okay. I hate PSN. Alright, look, I got one viewer at least, alright? I see you. You're seen, alright? So I'm gonna continue. And if people join, they join.
With mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Of course it was.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen
Queen?
was a dominant.
What are you
of
talking
Shiva.
about? Oh,
From the Northern Territories,
I missed a
the
lot.
faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other.
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
Is
What?
Torgal gonna die instead?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened. Just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
I don't know, it just sounds like Clyde forgot that he has Phoenix
Torgal's
Shift.
power is his own. His latent birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
He's so cool.
Regarding
That means
your
Torgal's gonna die.
son, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
What? hey, yo. Wait, you can't be, you cannot be saying that.
There you are!
There's,
Everywhere for you.
nah, man.
So we can get to work.
He did not just say that. He did not. Where was his nose buried?
Isn't it brilliant?
No.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now.
This was integral to the main
I'll
story.
make wonders like this world's never seen.
I look forward to seeing them.
I'll leave all this stuff on my desk alone.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
We're still trying to kill that guy? Ugh. That is not about to happen anytime soon. So Torgal is probably gonna die, like, taking a hit for Jill. And we're gonna get his Frostwolf power. That's what's gonna happen.
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this
Inspirational.
puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Oh, he's gonna stand there and wait for it to happen.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
The shade is
You have
crazy.
nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
No, I'm with Vivian.
We, have a guest.
A guest?
I sure hope you guys don't hear anything in the background, lol.
For your trouble. It was a pleasure.
Surely not any yelling.
Uncle Byron?
Whoa.
Drive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Alright, homie. My favorite character is back. So official.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on
She's gonna get branded, by the way. I can see that.
Inside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
I see that happening. I foresee it.
We shall just have
I'm like
to have
Shulk.
the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Yeesh.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any
Aye,
of us
aye, aye.
would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
They're all annoying. I hate this whole room. There used to like be a bomb that goes off in there.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear.
Woo! Thanks, alarm.
He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
Bro, you don't care?
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
What?
For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
He's not thinking about the time investment.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
He's so weird. Cocaine allegory. Let's go. Oh, do you see that? Huh. That painting behind him. It's like a goddess figure in the center. But it's like unrelated to that other thing that Clive keeps saying. Possibly. Because they don't look the same. They don't.
Sire.
But like, what goddess do they worship?
Don't make me repeat
I thought
myself.
they worship the crystals.
Return to your camp. and await my orders.
Or is it not these guys? It might be someone different. Ooh.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
Why we're bored. Oh.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Yeah, maybe it's not the stars that you heard him. It's not like he was whispering.
You disappoint me, Dion.
This kid's gonna have attachment issues, by the way. Give this man his own throne at least. Or, like, seat something. Give him something to sit down on. That's an actual chair. Every time we've seen that little man, he's just been laying in his mom's lap. He is gonna have problems. He probably already does have problems, mind you, but man, that kid is gonna die a horrible death.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
I'm sure I'm glad he's trustworthy.
To evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly.
Oh, he's gonna... Okay. This sure is convenient.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
Oh.
2,000?
That's a Xenoblade 2 moment, by the way.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Coco withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I
Only
think
he could have died.
with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Oh, it's so time for another lore dump. Woo.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she
we're gonna call it that.
nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts.
Perfect.
But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance.
Ooh, maybe.
The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
But not your own.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way.
Part of the
As
way?
luck would have it, I had intended to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of company.
Desert Arc.
Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
So true.
Lid's finished outfitting her little workshop.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry.
Well, of course not.
I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal.
I feel like it's gonna happen
After
anyway.
is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Oh boy.
I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
So much for Gav wanting Kupka dead. I mean, you should have known he was out of his, weight class, I guess. Going up against the Titans dominant, like, come on.
Shall we?
We did not tell Jill?
Come, let us away to adventure.
Oh, is she, like, still traumatized or something? I don't know what's happening. I kind of forgot what went on between like the end of the whole Rosaria thing and now, so I guess she's like torn up about getting pummeled. Not even pummeled, she just got like captured. But you know, mentally pummeled because she's so incompetent apparently. Out of nowhere, just suddenly can get snuck up on by this massive guy. That's like if Godzilla snuck up on you.
I was a young man when last...
Which has happened.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sands. Whoa. Unfortunate that I hate riddles. Wait. Ambrosia, let's go! I love this bird. But you know, since like nobody's here talking, I'm just gonna end the stream early. I hate that I can do that. Alright. Okay, tomorrow maybe.